Hi, my name is Pranav and welcome back to my course on object-oriented programming with Python. In this lecture, we'll be studying more about classes and objects. So yeah, as I told in the introduction, classes are basically nothing but blueprint or a data structure which defines the object, and object is basically just an instance of the class. So we will learn more about what this means. So I'm going to fire up my IDE. Yeah, I use Tommy. So we create a dummy class first. So class DUNY. So and now we just set the initializer. And initializer or init init function is necessary for if your class has accepts variables or has requires variable external variables or requires data for external functions. So an initializer function is essentially very important, and nothing else we're getting because this just does pass. So essentially this program just does nothing. So we create an instance of this class called dummy1 is equal to du, okay, dummy, and now we print dummy1. So let's see what do you guess might come for this program? Nothing, right? So, oh, what's this then? This is essentially the object ID of the dummy one object. So this gets printed in the program and in the shell of the program, Python shell. So this shows that indeed we have created a first class and how the object references to the class. So now we'll do the exercise hello world. So which I think I'd given in the first section. Even if you got it wrong, no worries. That doesn't count to your evaluation. Hello world. Oh, okay. So we did def similarly init and self. So this takes some variables. So we're just putting self and we just print hello world. Hello world. My first class. So yeah, now we create an instance of hello world. Hello one hello is equal to yeah hello world. Now here, how do I get this function and not just the object ID and how it's stored reference to the class? How do I get the hello world? So I just put print, no print. I reference it by hello. Now I do this with double brackets after it, so I should be getting hello world first class. What's the? Oh, sorry, this is not necessary. We just put yeah. So we get hello world my first class, and yeah, this is how a class and an object works. So object is essentially an instance of the class. In this case, it's class hello world, and class defines the data structure which is followed by the object. Now now we'll be seeing by taking more variables into our class. So we'll do class adder. So yeah. So we'll do again the same initializer. Now forget it. So and so number one and number two. So yeah, print. Now we get return num1 plus num2. So, and now we create an object of the or an instance of the class adder by add1 is equal to adder 2 comma 5. So, and then print add1. So, what do we get here? Oops, yeah, you cannot declare it in the unit. So, self dot sum is equal to num1 plus num2, and we just put it as add1 dot sum. So yeah, we get 7. So yeah, and this should give you an idea of how the object and the class works. And yeah, in now we will also see the some other functions. What is an initializer and how does the program work without one? Now we'll create a program without initializer. So class, say the same add class without the initializer. So we just put self num1 num2. No, that doesn't work. I'm sorry. And now how do we take in the variables? So without initializer we cannot take the variables from an external object. So we have to either the getter and the setter method, which we'll learn later in the course, or you have to def like get get value self first self dot but the whole self cannot be initialized either. We'll see if this works. Get value and return. So basically, how do you get the values inside the object without the initializer class? So initializer class is very important, and without it, even with the getter and setter methods also, you will not be able to get the value, get the values in, get the input values into your program. So so initializer is declared by two. It's declared by two underscores and initializer and again two underscores. So this is the format, and next we'll be discussing the soup routine. So super essentially gets data from the parent class into the child class. So let us see an example of this as well. Class will create class animal and another class as dog. So the class animal, we just keep it as self dot sound is equal to none. So then in the dog we keep it as nothing. Oh yeah. So self dog just put def. Mm, yeah, we get the variable by super dot init. Uh, class dog, and we need to make sure the inheritance works. We'll see more about inheritance in our next next lecture, and yeah, we will see self dot animal. So we need to declare the initializer here as well, same self, but we do not pass any variables here. Now instead we take it from the super dot self dot awesome. Now we print self dot sound. So first let us declare sound. Now since we are using a dog class, we'll just put a So yeah, let's declare the dog class. Dog1 is equal to dog. So let's see what happens here. Oops, indentation error. I'm sorry for the mistakes I'm making. Yeah, we need to declare result.sound is equal to none. So as that inherits from the parent class, and I'm sorry, uh, uh, there was a bit of an error which I ended up fixing. So we get this code now. So essentially we have to just put super dot initializer and without any variables inside the initializer, and just print self dot sound. So here it is none, but at the parent class it's bow. So we'll see what comes. Yeah, we get bow. So essentially this shows an instance of how the super function works with the rest of the classes and objects. So yeah, thank you for listening for so long, and hope you enjoyed the lecture. And if you have any doubts, please do feel free to DM me on Udemy, and hope you have a great day. Thank you.